All right, guys, this is Scott Eveshena from West End Pediatrics. There's been a lot of misinformation out there about the H1N1 virus and kind of what you guys should be worried about. And so I wanted to give you a quick general view of kind of what we were thinking of as a practice. First off, what's really going on? So influenza is an important illness every year, whether it's H1N1 or otherwise. One of the things for perspective is, flu is much more likely to give you a significant side effect than an ear infection is in anybody over a 6-month-old. And you guys certainly come in asking about antibiotics for kids over 6 months with ear infections. And that's why we as doctors make a big deal out of it. For the last 3 to 5 years, we've been suggesting that everyone get a seasonal flu vaccine, and that's why this year is no different. We just unfortunately didn't know that the H1N1 virus was going to be the predominant virus strain of flu at the time that production had already begun, hence the reason there are 2 vaccines. H1N1 is a novel virus, meaning that there's not a lot of people in the population who have had exposure to it. In fact, only people over 60 have some immunity to it. So the rest of us, it's very contagious. Just look at any of your kids' schools right now. Overall, though, the risk of it as a health problem is not that much more than seasonal flu. Over 50% of the kids who've been hospitalized or who have died have had significant chronic illnesses. Of the other 50%, most of them have had secondary pneumonias, which is the most common thing we want you to watch for. So, if your child has H1N1, what can you expect? The first 2 to 3 days, they're going to look like dirt. They're going to sit on the couch. They're going to take Motrin around the clock. They're going to sleep off and on and watch bad movies. By day 4, 5, 6, we should expect some improvement. And that's what we want you to watch for. If they're not improving by day 5 or 6, we need you to give us a call. And certainly, if any time after they're already starting to feel better, they feel worse, we need to know. And so don't hesitate to call us. So the big things we're watching for are increased work of breathing, increased fever on day 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's what we need you to call. Obviously, if you're worried at any point before day 5, 6, or 7, you should call as well. As a practice, we're not doing Tamiflu. We're following CDC recommendations that we should save that for children under 2 or those with chronic health problems. So unless you have chronic health problems like diabetes or asthma, we are not going to do Tamiflu for you unless you're really, really, really sick and we're worried you're going to get hospitalized that day. Call us if you have any questions, 804-740-6171. Follow us on the website, www.westendpediatrics.com. And don't hesitate to email me or call with any questions. Thanks.